Donald Trump is leaning on an old trope to insist he is not racist. This week, when asked about his relationship with black voters, Trump told Semaphore, and I quote, "I have so many black friends that if I were a racist, they wouldn't be friends. They would know better than anybody and fast. They would not be with me for 2 minutes if they thought I was racist." And just to underscore the point, I'm not racist. Yesterday, Trump visited church leaders in Detroit, launching a black voter coalition ahead of the November election.
Okay, so, it's Father's Day, so I'm going to, limit the level of stupid here as much as I can. Because, when you got to tell me...
Can you... Let's just
when you got to tell me you got so many black friends and I'm having...
Can people be racist and have black friends?
Yes, they can.
Great,
they can.
Glad
so
we addressed
you
this
just,
at the top.
And it doesn't mean anything. It says something about that relationship, all right? So the reality is... I think we just need to take this for what it really is, and it is more BS from the man who argued for and will argue to this day for the execution of 5 innocent young black men, the Central Park 5, who looks at the heritage that Simone and I come from on the great continent of Africa as whole countries that believe that, in the face of the racism and the antagonisms that we still get from Proud Boys and KKK members, that they're fine people on both sides. So, spare me the Donald Trump has black friends BS. It's Sunday morning, and I don't want to have to go to church twice, so we're just going to leave it there.
Well, the problem is he has no other defense for his racism.
Well, but how is it a defense for the racism? Like, I just think I would respect it more. You know what? If there's one thing I appreciate about white supremacists, they clear. Okay?
They're very
the Proud Boys are very clear, okay? They are very clear.
Right.
Milo Yiannopoulos, he was very clear, not trying to hide who you are. Donald Trump wants to put a little, what'd you say, a mishmash? Mishmash it up, wants to put a bunch of things in the pot, stir it up, and one day he want to serve it to you this way, another way he want to serve it to you in a cup. He's trying to... I think he thinks it's working, but it is not. Like, you can say whatever you want. He wants to say that Joe Biden was the worst president for black people. He's been the worst president for Hispanic people. There's never been anybody so bad. Well, I mean, the civil rights movement would beg to differ. But I think that Donald Trump was actually pretty terrible. And I don't know, $60 billion for HBCUs from the Biden administration seems quite good.
Well, but Joe Biden wasn't sued by the federal government because he refused to provide housing to black people. So, I mean, look.
What did Donald Trump do for black businesses?
Donald Trump ain't done jack for black businesses. And he hasn't done during his 4 years, they'd like to tout, we did this, little program where we did some, something in the community where largely white businesses took advantage of that, very, very famously so. So the reality is, what have you done? And you just can't show up in a black church
with some people that have been supporting you since 2016, because those people on that stage were not converts. Okay, these were part of the 8% of black people that have voted for Donald Trump. And again, you know what? I know some black people in my life that voted for Donald Trump.
Fine.
That's fine. But y'all are not the majority. It's like young people at bingo.
Just don't sit there, young people at bingo. Just don't sit out there and act like, that there's this groundswell in the community moving towards you, because there's not. And I think we just need to stop pretending. We're at the point in this campaign where everyone just needs to stop pretending, because when Donald Trump says that Joe Biden's been the worst president for blacks and Hispanics, and there's never been anybody so bad, that's a lie. It's a lie. Stop pretending that it's not. And I think we need to, take his words straight on and not just sort of, they did this and they did. No, this is where the man is. It's like you said. He's very clear. Others are very clear. He's not.
He wants to be
shady about it. So.
Well.